Enlarge this shape by a scale factor of 2 with -4, -2 as the centre of enlargement. So, firstly, we're being told to enlarge the shape. We've been given the scale factor, which is 2. This means that this shape will end up being twice as big as it currently is. However, we're also told that we need to use -4, -2 as the centre of enlargement. So, I've marked this coordinate on the grid here, -4, -2. And here's the shape that I need to enlarge. Now, there are many different ways of enlarging shapes, but I'm going to show you one of those ways that I like today. So firstly, what I want us to do is just think of different vertices on this shape and find out where they're going to be in our new shape. And we'll deal with this in just a second. So let's take quite an easy vertex, which is this one here. So the reason I'm going to take this vertex here is that it's horizontal to my centre of enlargement. Now, I would like you to count how far we have to go to get to this corner, this vertex here within the shape. Well done if you got 5. So from the centre of enlargement to this vertex, I had to go a distance of 5. Now, let's look at our scale factor. What do I need to do? Well, I need to times everything by 2, because the scale factor is 2. So the distance from the centre of enlargement to my new shape is not going to be 5, but it's going to be 5 times 2, which is 10. So from this point now, I actually need to go 10 spaces. So if I go 10 spaces from here, I end up here. So this blue vertex here is where this is going to be on my new shape. And now then, we need to do another vertex. So why not do this one here? So there we go, I've marked it as red. We don't want to forget the vertex I've already got, that's where this one is going to be. But now I want to focus on this vertex. So, as you can see, we can't just go horizontally. We're going to have to go along and up, not dissimilar to a vector. So I'd like you now to count how many spaces you need to go along and then how many you need to go up. There we go. I had to go 6 along and then 1 up. Well, all we have to do is multiply this part of the journey by 2 and then multiply this part of the journey by 2. So instead of going along 6, we'll go along 12. Instead of going up 1, we'll go up 2. So I would like you now to pause the video and count from here, go along 12 and then go up 2 and see where this vertex is going to be on our new shape. So pause the video now. Well done if you got the point here. So I went along 12 and then up 2. So now I've got this point on my new shape, that's the blue point here, and this point on my new shape, the red point here. And look, you can see that the new side of the shape is going to be twice as big. Let's draw this side in now. So there we go. I have the new side of my shape now. So now all we have to do is work out where this part of the shape goes, this vertex, and then this one. To work out the bottom vertex, we're going to do the same thing we've done before. So I want you to count your horizontal distance, which is this, and then your vertical distance, which is this. So you're going to pause the video, count this, and then this. Then you're going to multiply both of these distances by 2 and go twice as far this way and twice as far down to get where this new point is going to be. So pause the video, and when you come back, I'll show you where it is. So very well done if you got the new vertex being here at 10, -10. How I did that? I counted 7 along and then I had to go down 4. I then used my scale factor and multiplied both of these distances by 2 to get 14 and 8. So now from here, I counted out 14 and then went down 8. So this is a new vertex on my shape. I'm now going to join these 2 points up. And you can see that we've almost finished our shape off. Now we just have one final vertex to do, and that is this vertex here, the green one. So, can you figure out where the green vertex is going to end up? I'll leave this working out here so that can help you. So remember, I found this distance, multiplied it by 2 to get 14, found this, doubled it to get 8, then I counted 14 and went down 8. So pause the video, see if you can tell me where this green vertex, this corner here, is going to be on my new shape. Best of luck. Very well done. If you put the green vertex here at 12, -8. Here's the working out that you should have done. I counted from the center of enlargement, 8 along, 3 down. I times 8 by 2, the scale factor. I times 3 by 2, the scale factor, to get 16 and 6. Essentially, I just doubled this distance, counted another 8, went down 6, and then as we were enlarging a shape, I just joined all my vertices together to give the final enlarged shape, which was twice as big, and it's been enlarged at the center of enlargement, -4, -2. Now, a final way to check that we have done our enlargement correctly is to use something called ray lines. Now, I'm going to draw these ray lines on now. As you can see, these ray lines join up the same vertex of the shape. So the vertex here goes to here, and you see all of these ray lines trace right back to the original center of enlargement. So it's a really useful way of checking to see if you've done the correct enlargement with the correct center of enlargement. And we'll be using these ray lines for the examples coming up now. Shape A has been enlarged by a scale factor of 3 to shape B. What was the center of enlargement? So, as I mentioned at the end of the previous example, we can actually use ray lines to trace back the enlargement to find the center of enlargement. So I'm going to draw my ray lines on now. And as you can see, my ray lines go through the same vertex of both shapes. And they trace all the way back, well, they cross over at the same point. This point will be our center of enlargement. It can be found just here. So all I need to do is read off this coordinate, -6, 2. So that is the center of enlargement from A to B. Describe fully the transformation that maps shape A onto shape B. Well, firstly, we can see shape A here and shape B here. The shapes are in the same orientation, so they're facing the same way, but shape B is clearly larger. So straight away we know that an enlargement has happened. So we write down shape A has been enlarged. Well, now we need 2 more things. Firstly, we need the scale factor. Well, you can sometimes work it out just by inspection. If we take this line here and then this line here, we can see that this line is twice as long. So the scale factor is 2. And then finally, we draw on our ray lines. Here we go. Trace them back to find the center of enlargement. And we can see that the center of enlargement is here. And this coordinate is -6, 7. So shape A has been enlarged by a scale factor of 2 with center of enlargement -6, 7.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like. And if you have any questions, leave a comment below. Subscribe to our channel to check out more of Century's content, and visit our website to find out about our learning platform.